ArsenalFanTV Mo, I'm disappointing today. I mean, do you care? Do you care about the result today?
Of course you care, man. You don't do a 10-hour round trip if you don't care. Come on.
No, I'm just saying that, there's some fans that are like, you know what, it's all on the Europa League.
Of course
anyway.
you care, man. Listen, you want to win every single game. Even if we're not going to do anything in the league this year, which is pretty flipping obvious, you still want to go on a decent run. You still want to build up momentum for the important games that we've got left. Even if we were out of all competitions, every time you play this, you put on this shirt and you play, you want to see us do well. Like, the players should be thinking that as well. They should be wanting to do well.
No, what's gone wrong? What's gone wrong this year away from home? At home, we've been strong at home. Nobody can, apart from, even though, all right, we've had hairy moments, but only 2 teams have come to the Emirates and beaten us this season, right?
There's another way to look at that.
Away from home, we've been absolutely awful. 3 wins. I can't, not in years can I remember us being this bad away from home.
It's crazy. Look, but on the home front, right, we've only won 1 game against teams above us in the league. And I made this point to you last week. Against teams lower than us in the league, we've absolutely demolished them. But that's easy to do.
But even away from home, even teams whether they're below us or above us, so look, we can't beat them.
All I'm saying, the home form isn't as great as we make it out to be, because again, when it comes to the real crunch games, we're not winning the games. We've only won 1 against teams above us. Away from home, honestly, I'm at a loss to explain what's going on. I cannot explain what's going on. What on earth is happening to us away from home? And honestly, we went 1-0 up today, very good move and all that sort of stuff. Lacazette, Aubameyang linked up very well. We were already excited about seeing how they do. And I still wasn't at that stage expecting to win, in all honesty. I was just thinking, all right, well, the game's kind of like, a bit flat at the moment. The crowd aren't really up for it. And there's going to be a phase in a game where Newcastle starts trying to assert themselves. Their fans get a bit more vocal. And when that happened, and it was clear, we saw Newcastle getting the wind in their sails a little bit. And you're looking at your team, you're looking at the senior players, and you're saying, well, how are you going to nip this in the bud? How are you going to knock them off their stride? And we didn't. We just let it happen. And it was so clear to go and see that. And when they went 1-1, who looked more likely to get the second goal? The third goal in the game? Clearly them. Even when they were 2-1 up, I was thinking, is there one more goal left in this game? If there is, it looks like they're going to get it. At no point did we look like we're going to step up and say, do you know what, no, we're going to wrestle this game away from you guys. It's just
you can have all these players up front in attack, but if the midfield is as dead as it was today, where every time they get the ball, they seem to move it sideways, right? I mean, Granit Xhaka being a big culprit of that. You're not going to get the balls into the players like Lacazette, like Aubameyang, that can hurt Newcastle's defence. I thought for especially being that high up, so you get to really look at the formation. It looks so comfortable for them today. I mean,
it really was.
Despite the fact that we should have been 2-0 up before they scored, because Willock missed a simple chance.
Very simple. And that's another point I want to make. I will criticise the senior players today because they didn't take responsibility. There was Aubameyang in the first half, 1-on-1 with the defender, edge of their penalty box. You have got pace to burn. Take responsibility, take a risk, make something happen. That's what Welbeck did in the week, and it paid dividends, right? And we always used to slate Alexis Sanchez, but that's exactly what we needed today. We needed a player to say, yeah, fine, I might lose the ball, and the fans might get on my back, but I'm going to take the effort to try. Do you know what I mean? And none of our senior players did I see today really taking the effort. We've got Lacazette on there and Aubameyang on there. That's £100 million worth of talent. And what was on display? That did not look like £100 million, did it? And for me, I want to see these senior players taking responsibility. And then, I hate criticising the young players, right? But Willock, when he gets that chance, that's a simple take a touch, kill it dead, and get a shot on target. And it's pure panic. I know it's your debut, but when you're going to step up into that first team, just like Reece Nelson the week before as well, he didn't have a very good debut. You need to step it up. You're in kind of at the deep end now. You're swimming with sharks, and there's not going to be any arm around the shoulder. Oh, don't worry about it, son. It matters now. If you mess up in an under-23 game, yeah, sure, we can kind of let that go. But when you're here, we're 1-0 up. You've got a golden chance to get. I'm not saying you have to score. Get a shot on target. At least don't embarrass yourself. And it was embarrassing. But on the other hand, they're coming into a team that is low on confidence, and that's obviously contagious. I remember when players used to break into our first team back in the day, like Anelka. He rocked up, he took Ian Wright's position, and no one batted an eyelid because he hit the ground running and was playing brilliantly around brilliant players. And now these youngsters, they're coming in, and they know that they're fighting against the tide. They're working against, against form and against all the odds now.
Despite all these things, can we do anything in the Europa League?
What do you think, man?
We've got Atletico Madrid. I'm asking you. Who knows?
Tough ask, boys.
No, I'll take that's a no. I'll take it as a no.
Listen, Simeone, if he's watching us today, what do you reckon he's thinking?
To be honest, right, I watched. I was in Moscow. I watched Atletico's game against Sporting Lisbon, and they were not very impressive at all.
Yeah.
I mean, people spoke about our game. I mean, they could have went out as well. So
100%,
who knows?
I was following that closely, and you're right. So look, we're not saying they're perfect. They've definitely got a chink in their armour, but I think they are huge favourites against us. Huge favourites. If we get through, I'll be very surprised. I've already got my Europa League final tickets, and I feel like a mug. I was hoping that we were going to draw one of the other ones, but looks like I'm going to be watching Atletico versus Marseille or something now. And it's just,
Come on, have some confidence.
No, come on. I think we've got to be realistic about it. If we haven't won a single away game, and I know you're saying Europa League's different and stuff. We haven't won a single away game in the league in 2018.
But it's not in the league. It's not in the league, is it? So
I'm just nervous. It's very hard to take confidence. When we're going to league games week in, week out, it's very hard to take confidence to that Europa kind of stage. But I'm just hoping the players realise this is their only chance of redeeming not only this rubbish season, but last rubbish season as well. Because this is the redemption trophy, as I've said all along. It's a massive apology winning this trophy, saying sorry for finishing outside the top 4 last year. They better be motivated, because they clearly weren't motivated today. They weren't up for the fight. They let Newcastle get away with wresting the game from us, and we better do the fans a favour in the Europa League, because the 10-hour round trip, and I don't feel like it was justified today.
exciting news. There's a brand new show called The Real Football Fan Show coming to Channel 4 on Thursday the 19th of April. Then every Thursday after that till the end of the season. It's going to be broadcast at midnight and you've got to check it out. It's going to feature fans from all around the Premier League. So make sure you check it out. Hosted by myself, Robbie.